Hey Marshfield, I'm here, Alex Nogue, right on the field, right after the game, doing field reporting, first edition. Now I'm here with Brad Poirier. Now the line this year, how's it holding up for us?
Well, it's pretty good. You can see I was running a lot, and it starts in the trenches. They're pulling guards. We got Dave Garfield and Trina pulling. That produces the yards.
Right, that's awesome. All right, now you had 8 carries and 138 yards tonight. How'd you feel about that? You like that? Did you dominate real well with that?
That was pretty good. I'm just kind of mad I didn't get a touchdown. Antoine got the TD on that. But whatever. We won. It's the score that matters, not the touch, not what I get personally.
I know. You guys did awesome tonight. Awesome score, everyone. And that's it. Awesome game. We'll see you guys back at the studio.
Hi, this is Rachel here for MSB, here with Rachel Nichols, senior captain. Rachel, this is one of the best starts in the history of the program. You're off to a 4-1 start. What has made it so you guys have turned it around so much since last year?
You know, the girls just always throughout the years have been working so hard at practice and stuff, but we have a lot of talent coming up from the underclassmen last year, and we just pulled it all together this year, and it's really paying off. We have a 4-1 start, and we're really hoping to make tournament and make it this year.
What does that mean to you as a senior, this being your last year?
It's awesome. I really hope we get to finish it off with a good end, and the girls have worked just so hard, and it'd be awesome to leave on that note.
Well, that is awesome. And I encourage everyone to come out here and watch them because they are doing so good. So come in here and watch them. Rachel's last year, so good luck to you, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Headed back to the studios.
Hi, this is Andy Fitzgerald here after the boys' soccer game, here with Mike Thomas. Mike, in that second half, it was kind of a role reversal there. How'd you come back and get the win?
Fitz just drilled the ball up the left side. He hit a nice cross. I headed with my head right to the middle, and I finished my left foot.
So what was with that little jig you did? You want to recreate that for us?
I've been practicing that dance in practice, and Sorensen said if I didn't do it during the game when I scored, he was taking me right out, and here's the dance.
That was Mike the Creature Thomas. Back to the studio.
Today is the first time this year we will be showing Jacked Up.
Jacked up!
In our first few clips, Luke Poirier, Bob McNeil, and Phil Whitaker smack our opponents around a little bit. Check it out.
What's the switch? Option.
Wow, those guys got jacked up! In our next clip, lineman Zach Trina, who you'll see highlighted at the beginning of the clip, lays out 2 sandwich defenders on the same play. It's pretty sweet.
Colin, I won't jump up and down, I promise.
Holy Toledo, those 2 kids got jacked up. Of course, every once in a while, one of our opponents manages to get a good hit on us, as Steve Lund realizes twice on the same play against Falmouth. You see tailback Steve Lund starting at the bottom right. No, he gets hit, and he goes down. But he makes a great hustle play to get back up. And then near the end zone, oh, he gets taken out again, and down goes Lund.
Steve Lund is my boy, but right there, he just got jacked up.
Woo!
I'm here with Pat Leary, one of the senior captains of the golf team. We had a tough match today against one of the toughest teams we've played this year, but Pat Leary had one of the most outstanding rounds I've seen him shoot this whole year. What are your thoughts on the loss?
Well, you know, it was a tough round. I just had to take it shot by shot, you know. Did my best. Had a couple tough shots, but pulled through.
What do you think we have to look forward in the future and teams coming up?
We got a tough schedule coming up, but I think if we play a little better than we did today, we got a chance.
Good to hear. Back to the studio.
Hey MHS, I'm here with Kara Fiddler and Jen Dowd after a tough game against Nauset. It was a close one all the way through, but it seemed that you guys just couldn't find the back of the net. Can you tell me the difference today?
Well, we played a hard game. We tried. We just couldn't make it. We had a couple shots on the corner. We just missed a couple times, but we have a game on Friday. We're gonna come back strong. We're playing Falmouth, which is our hardest team, so we're hoping to do well.
All right, that's good. You ladies still have a good record. You're only 3 wins away from the tournament. What's it going to take for you to get there?
I think we just need to communicate more. We have 7 more games, so I think we can make it. I think we can get 3 more wins. We've been playing really well, so I don't know. We just have had a few setbacks, but I think we can do it.
Well, it was a good effort today. Thank you for joining us, and back to you in the studio.
Boys soccer had a game yesterday, and they thumped on North Quincy in the rain, 5-0. The win clinched the ACL North and ACL outright championship for the boys. We have a sweet highlight to look at here. Now, Tim, usually girls don't like guys who play head games.
Yeah.
But all the girls were cheering for Fisher off the sweet goal from a sweet cross from Andrew Barati-Grouse. Jared DePato caught up with the team captains after the game, too. Let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
Jared DePato here at MSB Sports. I'm here with captains Robbie Canning, Cam McFarland, and Ryan Fisher. I just came off a victory against North Quincy, and you guys just won the ACL title as senior captains. What does it mean to you to come away with that great accomplishment?
You know, it's big to win the ACL this early in the season, but our main goal is in the postseason, so we got to keep going, finish strong, and continue in the postseason.
Had a high-scoring game today, 5-0. That's a huge game, huge high score for where the conditions were. How are you able to put it up that high?
I think when it gets wet like this, it's tough to just put the ball down and play possession and stuff, but our guys through the middle and up top and guys through the back did well, and Brent did a good job holding on to the ball. Team chemistry up front was really good. You kept the ball North Quincy's end for the most of the game. How's that happening?
We played well together, and we had some nice finishes with the weather, and we're going to play well in the playoffs if we keep playing like this.
All right, thank you for your time. Back to the studio.
Gav Ganji here from MSB Studios, and I'm here with Rachel Nichols and Molly Rader, both seniors. And I know it's been a while since you guys have made the tournament. What does it mean to you to finally make it to the tournament, being seniors? It's your last chance.
It's awesome. I've never made any tournament in any of my sports. It's so awesome to finally pull it off our senior year. It's with such a great group of girls, me, Erin, Molly, all the girls put in such a great effort. It's really awesome to share it with them.
Yeah, we all deserve this. All the girls have been working really hard at practice. Every game we come out here worked hard, so we deserve it. Definitely.
Now, do you guys have to improve on anything, to advance in the tournament?
Yeah, definitely. We work really hard and stuff all the time. We're always putting in our best effort, but there's always room for improvement. We got some really tough teams coming up. Falmouth is definitely going to pose a big threat, so we'll see what we can do with them. We'll definitely work on moving the ball more. They're a fast team, so we'll see what we can pull off.
All right, sounds good. And we'll send it back onto the studio.
Hi, welcome to sports. I'm Jill.
And I'm Jen. The second annual MHS Powder Puff Tournament was held over the weekend. In the first game, the seniors defeated the freshmen by a score of 35-6. Senior quarterback Taryn Asta threw for 3 touchdowns and ran for 2 more. Michelle O'Neill caught 1 touchdown pass, and Jen Cannon caught 2 touchdowns for the seniors. Freshman Cammie Brown scored the only touchdown for her team on a 64-yard run.
In the second game of the day, the sophomores held the juniors to 5 yards of total offense on their way to dominating 22-0 win. Jackie Dow ran for 2 touchdowns and Shannon Nagel ran for the other sophomore score.
the championship game, the sophomores and seniors were deadlocked in a defensive struggle that left them still scoreless at halftime. In the second half, the sophomores drove down the 1-yard line, but the senior defense stiffened up and forced a 15-yard field goal, which was nailed by Rebecca Spiro, giving the sophomores a 3-0 lead late in the game. However, Tara Nassa went Tom Brady on everyone and led the seniors all the way down the field on the ensuing possession, accumulating in Taryn's 1-yard touchdown run that gave the seniors, the class of 2008, their second straight Powder Puff championship.
MSB correspondent Dylan Gredemeyer caught up with Tara Nasta and two-way star Michelle O'Neill after the game to get their thoughts on the big win.
Hi, this is Dylan Gredemeyer. I'm a 2007 Powder Puff game. I'm with Michelle O'Neill and Tara Nasta. A few questions for them. It was scores for most of the game. What was holding you guys back?
Well, they had really fast speed, and they were familiar with our offense from last year, so we had to switch a few things up, but it worked out well.
Good answer. Taryn, you guys got a great comeback today. Talk me through it.
Well, basically, we have like good team chemistry and stuff, so we got down because of their field goal. Then we came back, got in the huddle, and we were like seniors all the way. Came back, good blocking. We did good.
All right, that's great. Back to the studio.
The knees to breathe. These are the claws that scratch these wounds. where you show people whether you can play football or not.
Matt Macedo, number 4, senior captain, strong corner.
Brad Poirier, number 20, senior running back and outside linebacker, captain.
Mike Scanlon, number 54, senior left tackle, captain.
John Mullen, number 8, junior quarterback and free safety.
D. Matt Kelly, number 7, senior wide receiver shutdown corner.
Luke Poirier, number 37, senior outside linebacker and running back.
Casey DeGust, junior, number 50, center.
Steve Lund, number 31, senior tailback.
Tom McHuge, number 18, junior tight end.
Ryan Stewart, number 62, junior left guard.
Phil Whitaker, number 84, junior defensive end.
Zach Trenna, junior, number 56, the better defensive end.
Tim Gompetz, number 21, senior cornerback.
Jake Russell, number 9, junior linebacker.
Sal Scalia, number 52, junior right tackle.
Evan Patch, number 59, junior linebacker.
Dave Garfield, number 60, senior right guard, the nose tackle.
Bob the Real Deal McNeil, number 32, sophomore linebacker.
I might be flashing in a white G-Wagon with my arm out the window. Dawg, get it right, I got Houston on lock, I kid it right. I switch the lights every time I buy a drop, homie. You got Swiss on the beat, yeah, the one, and I got this David Banner, young one, and FLIB.
Get it crunk in this thing, now set it off in this thing. We sipping and leaning by the bar, they know we crunk in this thing. Get it crunk in this thing, now set it off in this thing. We sipping and leaning by the bar, they know we crunk.
Cause I'm from the shop. I'm from the M, I'm from the I, double the S, y'all know the rest. Talk about that and I dig in your chest. Ready to die for these streets, so hit you with this heat. You don't wanna see T and DB, and I put that on everything. I will be repping this out to the day that I die. I put that on everything. But I mean, once I'm ready to ride because I'm from the shop. I'm from the M, I'm from the I, double the S, y'all know the rest. Talk about that and I dig in your chest. Ready to die for these streets, so hit you with this heat. You don't wanna see T and DB, and I put that on everything. I'm in the like and I bet you on some nigga. I put that on everything. Eat it in the bitches out the bus when you hackers up here. Walk with a lamb, eat on the sticks and I'm dipping the shrimp. I got the slugs, take one of them in the bed, so don't laugh again. When I push straps and flash your beers. I put that on everything. Try to come at these that's popular, then we poppin', you don't miss when I open ya. Feeling crunk, come and walk with the talker, doing some that depends on my officer. Like a beast when I'm stalking you, for my enemies, never let them get. And why? Cause we international hustlers, and that's why I Mississippi in Mississippi, you dig, I do for my kids. I put that on everything. I will be repping this out to the day that I die. I put that on everything. But I mean, once I'm ready to ride, because I'm from the shop. I'm from the M, I'm from the I, double the S, y'all know the rest. Talk about that and I dig in your chest. Ready to die for these streets, so hit you with this heat. You don't wanna see T and DB, and I put that on everything. I will be repping this out to the day that I die. I put that on everything. But I mean, once I'm ready to ride, because I'm from the shop. I'm from the M, I'm from the I, double the S, y'all know the rest. Talk about that and I dig in your chest. Ready to die for these streets, so hit you with this heat. You don't wanna see T and DB, and I put that on everything. One, two, three, I put that on everything.
Look, if you had one shot, or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment.
2nd and 1, Mullen will keep it himself, looking for the first down, tries to go wide.
Nothing doing. Now reverses his field. He's got a little bit of room. Here comes John Mullen. Mullen's into Chelmsford territory. Mullen still on his feet. Mullen brought down at the 34-yard line.
Keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth.
Gives to Brad Poirier. Poirier's got some room. Poirier inside the 20. Poirier is a first down.
Now, time's up, over, plow, snap back to reality.
Here's Mullen, gives to Brad Poirier. Poirier still on his feet. Poirier's going to go in. Touchdown, Marshfield.
No, he won't have it, he knows. His whole back to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke.
Brad Poirier will turn it around the 10. He's going to take it to the sideline. He has room to work with. He's going to take it down the sideline. He's going to spin move back upfield. Ball's going to be handed off to Poirier. Poirier's going to bounce it outside. Gets around, a huge stiff arm. He's going to take it down the sideline.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. Souls escaping through this hole that is gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order. A normal life is boring, but superstardom's close to postmortem. It only grows harder. Homie grows hotter. He blows. It's all over. These laws is all on him. Coast to coast shows. He's known as the Globetrotter. Lonely roads. God only knows he's grown farther from home. He's no father. He goes home.
Fumble, ball's on the ground, and Poirier lands on it. Rams have it. Rams do have it. Huge stand by the Rams defense. Brad Poirier got in there.
Moved on to the next mo who flows. He knows dove and sold nada. And so the soap opera is told. It unfolds. I suppose it's old partner, but the beat goes on. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot.
Ball handed off to Brad. Let's see if he can make this work. He's going to be in by the 10, and he's just going to walk it out into the end zone. I say Brad.
I say Luke.
We all say Poirier as lightning strikes twice.
Not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better. No more games. I'ma change what you call rage. Tear this nigga off like on the roof off like two dogs' cage.
This stadium is rocking.
I've been chewed up and spit out and booed off stage, but I kept rhyming and stepped right in the next cipher. Best believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper. All the pain inside amplified by the fact that I can't get by with my 9 to 5 and I can't.
And they do! Huge block!
Rams recover!
Rams recover at the 10-yard line!
And this crowd is going nuts.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. What a play. What a momentum changer.
What am I seed plus? See the thought I caught it between being a father and a prima donna. Baby mama drama screaming on it. Too much for me to want to stay in one spot. Another damn monotony's gotten me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot or end up in jail or shot. Success is my only.
They're going to hand it off to Luke. Great call. Luke Poirier is going to take it up the middle. He's still running. He's going to bring it in to the 3-yard line. Mullen under center. He's going to hand it off to Steve Lund. Are you serious? Steve Lund gets the handoff off the middle. They faked it to Brad. Chelmsford was absolutely confused. Steve Lund with a huge touchdown to tie this game up with 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. That is unbelievable. What a great comeback by the Rams.
Play the way that we always play. All out, enthusiastic, all heart, smart, full speed, more than anything else, play Marshfield football. So all I'm going to ask you to play our brand. is why we're here today, because we played like a team.
You guys earned that spot here today, all right?
It's going to be a physical game. Be ready. Don't fall asleep on the tight end. Guys, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, let's go out there. Let's earn a spot.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fans on
Let's show them snap. Here we go.
wouldn't be here if you hadn't earned it. All right, you've earned the right to be here. All right, nobody gave us anything. And you've earned the right to play our kind of football. Let's do it on the field. All right, you play as we always play. Okay, you play full speed. All right, play with your head, play with your heart. All right, and play with your body. That's it. Just play the game the way it's meant to be played. You should be proud to be here, because I know I am. Okay, you've worked to the best of your ability. Okay, seniors, I think that first day I asked you, okay, to take charge.
It's our last game together. Let's get it done.
That you were the group, you were the leaders of this team, not us, not the coaches. Okay, all we can do is point you in the right direction. Okay, but it's the seniors that have taken charge. You got us here. You got us here with your play, and but more importantly, with your leadership on and off the field. You got us here. I told you to take charge, all right, and the team will follow you. And I guess they followed you pretty good, didn't they? Okay, we're a team that plays good, solid football, a team that plays hard rock defense, smart offense, okay, a team that plays within themselves. All right, guys, hey, this is it.
This is it. Let's go. Let's go. Right now, boys. Turn it now. Let's go, baby. Our season. We're here. Let's go. Pick it up first now. It's not time, boys. Time to get it up. Let's go. We're here. We're here to win. We ain't come here for nobody. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right now, let's go. Let's go.
Kyle Depkes here with MSB, here with Bob McNeil and Joe Pronk after an unbelievable win over Plymouth South. Bob, you were able to pin your kid to win the match, and you had to keep the win. How were you able to fight through the bloody noses and everything?
Well, it basically just comes from feeling the crowd and being ready to go, and then hard work and practice. Make sure you get to the third round. Stuff that Brown puts us through really gets us through 3 rounds.
Sounds excellent. And Joey, whole team effort, you're able to pull through. I mean, describe how that worked out.
Aaron Hunt had a huge match. He's down like 10. He comes back. Here he is here. Aaron had a pin. He came back, pinned his kid. Danny Hughes had a great match. He lost by a few points, but he kept it with a minor decision. And Pat McGrath lost to the #1 kid in the state by 3 points, 10-7. I thought it was a team effort. We all wrestled well.
Sounds good. Good luck in your next matches coming up. Back to the studio. Here with Coach Brown. Coach, you just beat one of the best programs in the state. Can you describe your team's performance tonight?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. The young kids on the team really stepped up. Bob McNeil, as a sophomore at 215, great match. He went for it at the end and got the pin. Pat McGrath had the #1 ranked kid in the state on his back flat, and the kid fought off like a state champ would do. That was a great match. He kept it to a minor, 10-7. It's a huge match. At 160, we have Mr. Marchione stepping it up big. He's a senior first-year wrestler, and winning in overtime was a huge match for us. Then we had Aaron Hunt to follow up after being on his back 3 times, turning the kid at the end and getting the pin for 6 points. So it was an extremely tough match, and we're lucky to escape with the victory, and I'll take it. We're trying to build a tradition here, and I think we're going in the right direction.
Sounds good. Back to the studio.
That is by far the best basketball I've seen Marshfield High School play in a long time, okay? That was excellent tonight. You guys came out with the intensity in the first half, but you didn't let up. You took it to them in the second half, okay? That's the way to play. Nice job.
Here we go. Nice job, boys!
Yeah! 1, 2, 3.
This is Scott McDonald reporting from MSB Studios. I'm here with Aaron Davis and Cam Cruz. They said double-digit win against Sandwich. So Cam, the defense has been good all year, but what do you think the difference was in the offense?
The difference in the offense? My man right here. Straight up.
So Aaron.
Shout out to Home Run 149.
So Aaron, this is your first match of the game. Were you nervous coming into it?
Not really, because I've been playing with these dudes like since a youngin'. Yeah, exactly. So I was chill. A little bit nervous, a little butterflies, but I was chill.
All right, so what do you guys think you have to do to make a run at the tournament?
Well, we need to just pick it up and just play like we played here today, every night. Bring the intensity and just lock teams up. And we need fans too. Fans come here to support us, and we give them what they need. We give them what they want.
All right, there he goes. So let's send it back to the studios.
Starting off with number 10, the gymnastics team was down to Hingham going into their final event, and a strong team performance on the floor exercise gave them the win. Awesome job, girls.
At number 9, the boys basketball was down 8 for most of the fourth quarter, but they had finally came back to tie the score with under a minute left. And then Brian McCauley steals a pass and puts the Rams ahead with only seconds left in the game.
Nice job, Brian. At number 8, Connor Toomey scores a filthy goal against Whitman Hanson last Saturday. You'll see a second angle of it from behind the net. Nice job, Connor.
Wow. At number 7, Mike Marchione took his match to overtime against Plymouth South. In sudden death, he needed a takedown to win his key match, and he gets the points in the win for the Rams. Good job, Mike.
At number 6, Sam Noda, who you will see here on the left, broke the school record in the 55 meters. Sam is wicked fast.
At number 5, Kristen McColgan took a penalty shot for the girls hockey team and buried it against Pembroke. The dance afterwards makes it even sweeter.
At number 4, the girls basketball team takes it the entire length of the court without ever touching the floor. Good passing, girls.
At number 3, check out this sweet no-look pass from freshman Aaron David to Cam Cruz. The boys won the game, and Aaron showed that he was ready to play the varsity level.
At number 2, Connor Toomey leaves a drop pass for Richie Olin, who sends a rocket pass the Whitman Hanson goalie. Take a second look in slow motion to appreciate this instant classic.
And for number 1, Bob McNeil's final match against Plymouth South couldn't have been any bigger. If he won, the team would go on to win the league title, and if he lost, the Rams would tie or even lose the title. In the end, Bob stepped up and got the pin that ultimately sealed the ACL title for the Rams. Yeah, Bob.
Nice job.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Birdman. Yep. They gonna have to call it off. Bird shout it. I told them. Yeah. Fireman. Fire for fireman. I got that fire. I'm hot. I got that fire coming down. You can spark it up and I'ma put you out. Get 'em. You can spark it up and I'ma put you out. Ain't nobody riding with me, man. He-man, ski-man, spinning in this week's cash, he fast. And I don't even need a G-Pass, I'm past that. I'm passing them out now, and you can't have that. Hit my chain, toucan Sam, net. Tropical colors, you can't match that. Gotta be abstract. You catch my girl, and better smash that. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. I see she wearing them jeans, that's your hump. Oh, my girls can't wear that. Why? That's where my shit's at. I put my M down, that's where you lack at. She need a candle lit, and I'ma wax that. I rekindled the flame, she remembered the name. It's Weezy baby, January, December the same. Mama give me that, yeah, mama give me that good. Cause I'm the fireman, you hear the fire truck.
The Marshfield High girls basketball team has battled their way back to the tournament again this season, despite graduating many key contributors from the past 2 seasons. This year's squad has managed to beat the odds in part because of the close bond shared by the girls on the team.
We just really, we all get along. There's no fighting or anything, and we just love to play together.
A lot of us has been playing together since we were like in 5th grade on the travel team, so we all grew really close through that.
We always have post parties before every game. On the bus rides, we're always singing.
We have developed a great bond. We are together 6 days a week for 2 hours every day.
It's just, that's how we work. We have different roles, but the same goal is to win.
The singular vision shared by the girls can be seen in their style of play, which stresses one thing above all: defense.
Every day at practice, we do just defensive drills for half of the practice, and I think that helps everyone improve on their defensive skills.
You know, we all just really work really hard to try and deny the ball down low, so it's just the way we play.
I think they just have that attitude that they put the work into defense. They can be great defensive players. I think they take pride in shutting somebody down.
We have like so many different defenses. Like sometimes we'll throw a zone at them, and then sometimes we'll just go back to man, and sometimes we press, sometimes we don't. And it's just, I think it just confuses other teams, and it just gives us a chance to get back in the game.
Defense is really just communication and hard work, and we just try to do that every night.
The team's hard work on defense often leads to turnovers, which creates opportunities for the girls to run Marshfield's signature fast break offense.
The way I look at it, layups are the easiest shot to get, so anytime you get a chance to fast break, we're going to.
Well, I think when we push it up the floor, we catch the defense off guard, and we're able to score most of our points that way.
Well, the fast break brings easy layups and just a lot of good opportunities for extra points.
The fast break offense is very key because that's when we get most of our points.
It's really a key part of our game because, you know, the defense can't get set up, and we're a lot faster than a lot of teams, so that really works to our advantage.
Of course, for the fast break to be effective, a team needs a superior point guard leading the way, and Rams certainly have found one in senior captain Taryn Asta.
Taryn is our point guard. She's really good. She has great ball handling, and she's always able to find the open person. She's just an amazing player.
She's always looking up, and she can dribble through any defense. Nothing phases her. She's just awesome.
She knows how to break the press, set up every play, so I think that really helps, and if we don't know what to do, she usually helps us out.
She's just another coach out on the floor. She manages the game when time has to be taken off the clock. She'll pull the ball back out, work it around, and she's a very smart player.
Taryn's just really good with the ball. I think she's like the best point guard in our league personally, and she's just really smart with the ball and makes good decisions.
Having Taryn is just like awesome. She knows how to get the ball up the floor. She knows where everyone is. I can't imagine not playing with her as our point guard.
The Rams have been playing with Ast as a starter for the past 3 years, but she tore her ACL midway through her junior campaign. She was determined to make it back in time for her senior season, and she has managed to play at an elite level once again, although it took some time to get used to playing on a surgically repaired knee.
At first it was tough because I couldn't really drive as much as I wanted to the basket. It was tough to like cut in and out. So the first couple of games was tough, especially to get my confidence back.
I think at the beginning of the year, even though she didn't wear the brace and she said she wasn't nervous, she played a little apprehensive.
Once I got my confidence back and we're in the middle of the season, I'm good to go. I'm better.
As each week has gone by, Rick Wheaton and myself have noticed an improvement in her speed and her fearlessness going to the hoop now.
With Asta back at full strength, the Rams were ready to stifle opponents with pressure-packed defense, but they were still searching for more offensive power, and they found it during tryouts in freshman Nicole Beresford, who has averaged nearly 20 points a game.
We were a little worried coming into the season, but then we heard there was this freshman coming up.
Since she's a freshman, we didn't expect her to be this good, but she's amazing. She can dribble.
She hits like every three.
She's just a great rebounder.
She can take it to the basket.
She can just drain any shot.
She scored so many points.
She's a great all-around player, so having her on the team has made our team that much better.
I did project her as a starter, but nothing like this. I was hoping like maybe she'd give me 8 points a game or something like that, not average almost 20.
It's exciting, but I don't really think about the points. It's more about the team and if the team wins.
The team has managed to win quite often this year, and one way they enjoy preparing for a victory each night is found in a unique and mysterious pregame ritual.
Well, in the locker room, we get pumped up. We pass the ball around, and then we go in the closet.
There's usually this closet, and we just go in the closet, but I can't tell you what happens in there because you got to be on the basketball team.
You can't really know about that. That's a secret.
Can't tell anybody what it is. I can't tell you about the closet.
I can't say anything.
I don't think we're really allowed to say what we do before the game.
I'm not privy to that stuff. I just know that when we go to away games, they always look around for some dark little place, and as soon as I leave, the lights go out and there's a lot of noise in there, but that's as much as I know.
It sounds a little weird, but we go in a closet and we scream each other's names and we just get really pumped up, and it's just something that we do just to get ready for the game, and then we just go out and do our warm-ups, and we always do the same things, and it just really helps to get us ready for the game, and it helps, even though it's a little strange.
The girls will certainly be pumped up when they take the floor tonight in their annual Pack the Gym night game against arch rival Duxbury. The action starts at 6:30 in the Furnace-Brook Gym, and the girls will be playing the same brand of basketball they've been playing together for years, one that makes them an exciting team to watch and a difficult one to stop.
At number 10, Connor Toomey takes control of this face-off against Quincy and gets it out to Ryan Fisher on the break. As you can see, a dangle fest ensues.
That's just really not fair at all.
No, not at all.
Checking in at number 9 is Rachel Nichols, who is going to spin this Westwood defender around on her way to burying the puck in the back of the net.
That was the last game and a great career for Rachel Nichols and the other seniors on team. Good job, girls. At number 8, senior captains Taryn Asta and Shannon Piatelli played their final home game against Duxbury the other night, and it was an inspired effort that saw them each drain 16 points against the Dragons.
The girls are back in action tonight at Falmouth at 7 o'clock, at a 7 o'clock tournament game. Go get them, ladies. At number 7, take a look at Brian McCauley distributing the rock. He's like a walking clinic on how to run the point position out there. Watch him draw defenders in, then dish them to the open man. It's really like poetry.
Yeah, except without all the confusing symbols and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Our number 6 play is freshman forward Katie Conlon playing sniper from the left side in the girls' upset win over a ranked Falmouth team. The slow motion replay shows how she just winds up and fires a rocket into the top right corner.
That thing was a missile.
Kablam!
At number 5, watch Jake LaFosse take a shot that just misses, but he stays with the play and is in position for the one-timer, which he bangs in against a tough Quincy team.
Number 4 is something special. Freshman Nicole Beresford scored 13 of the team's final 15 points in the fourth quarter against Silver Lake on Tuesday, including a three-pointer that tied the game and sent it into overtime. Beresford finished with 29 points when all was said and done. In case you hadn't noticed, she's wicked good.
Yeah, 426 points as a freshman isn't too bad.
No, that's ridiculous.
Here comes your number 3 play, and it's Ryan Joyce with an ill crossover, followed by a crazy delicious drive to the hoop. That's how you maneuver your way through traffic right there.
It's pretty impressive. City drivers could take a tip or two. Our number 2 play is a team effort. Brian McCauley goes for the steal, and Jared DePato picks it up. Eventually, Tom Fitzgerald will end up finishing the play to tie it against Quincy in the closing moments of the game.
The boys have a tournament game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock versus Attleboro, so let's pack the gym for that one.
Absolutely.
And your number 1 play in our latest, we gotta do it. And your number 1 play in our latest top 10 is Connor Toomey, who takes control off the face-off and weaves through the defense, waits the goalie out, and backhands it in for a goal.
Hi, I'm here with the girls basketball team. And we just knocked off the number 2 seed, and we're going to the Alright, back to the studio.
You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. The bully harder than them bars in the lifeless house. You don't only see the ghosts when the lights go out. You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Yeah, what? You ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me, you ain't ready for me. Ghost is Eagle, P89 in the Eagle. Get stretched whether skinny or diesel. Heart is 2 out, so it's gonna be plenty of evil. So run and tell all of the people.
We've got this absolutely grueling, heartbreaking hockey clip from last Friday night with awful calls from the referees in Bourne, and man, it's just very difficult to watch. Check it out.
Toomey is it back. Shot on net. It's in front. It's loose. It's still loose. A wraparound in front. Shot. It's in. It's a goal. They called a goal. Do they wave? They wave it off. They wave it off. I can't even tell. Is it in?
The official ruling on the play was that there was a Marshfield player in the crease. Well, as you can see in the slow motion replay, there was no Marshfield player in the crease. Just the puck in the back of the net and 2 Needham players.
Yeah, that referee definitely needs to get his eyes checked because
he was right in front of the play and there was no one in his way.
That was definitely a white jersey, not a black one.
We got another clip of probably the most bogus
call I've ever seen.
Let's check it out.
Rams need to get the puck. It's played towards the middle. Backhand shot just wide, and the net's gonna come loose. Still 25 seconds left. That should be a penalty. That was after the whistle. You don't look at this. They gotta call this. This is terrible. You gotta be kidding me if they don't call that. Oh, if they're calling this on Olin, this is terrible.
As you can see here, this gentleman, number 21, is wiling out. He has thrown Timmy Graham on the ground, and then he gets up, and then he pushes Rich Oland onto the ground, and then Rich Oland gets sent to the penalty box. Ridiculous.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, that's
We're just gonna have to move on to spring sports and not be stuck in the past, you know?
Winter sports, see you later. Spring sports, how are ya? The baseball team has been frustrated quite often this spring. While they've played well in most of their games, they've been on the short end of at least 6 one-run games. Yesterday was a refreshing charge of pace for the boys. After falling behind North Quincy 3-0, the boys tied the game going into the final inning, and Jared DePato ended the game with 1 swing of the bat. He blasted a walk-off home run to give the Rams a 4-3 victory. That's pretty dope.
That is awesome.
Emily Machado caught up with Jared, Tom Donovan, and the pitcher, Eric McFarland, after the game. So let's check it out.
Hey guys, Emily Machado here with Tom Donovan, Eric McFarland, and Jared DePato after a great win. Tom, you were playing third base instead of your usual usual catching position. How do you think the defense contributed to the game today?
We just made all the routine plays and just did what we normally do.
You did a great job. And Eric, after 3 early runs, how did you adjust to your pitching to get the win?
After the first 3 runs, I just went out there and did what I had to do. I just threw the ball, got strikeouts. That's all I wanted to do.
And Jared, walk-off home run. How do you feel about that? What's going through your head?
He was 2-2. He threw me a curveball when it was 1-1. He threw a nice pitch, so I just I knew he was going to throw it again, try to get me out, and he just left it up, and I hit it out. So, got the win.
Well, great job, guys. That's it for us. Back to the anchors.
149.
103.
And now it's time for our big production of the day. It's our top 10 plays of the spring sports season.
Sweet, my favorite. At number 10, the softball team struggled this year, but as you can see, they played some strong defense throughout the season, and they never stopped hustling. The girls will be looking to build up the program next year with plenty of young talent coming back.
Number 9 would be higher, but we can't get much tennis footage. It's all in a cage and opponents get fussy if we put a camera in there for more than a couple of minutes. Nevertheless, our boys and girls team were both league champs and the girls even went undefeated at 19-0. Good luck to both in the team tournament.
Great job, ladies and boys. At number 8, check out Casey DeGust as he wrecks people on the rugby field. The rugby team has lots of talented athletes coming back next year, including Casey, so they'll be looking to make a run at the New England tournament once again.
Number 7 features some track action. Check out Peter Gisson make a sweet move on Whitman Hanson Revival. PJ held on to win the race for the Rams. Likewise, you can see how Molly Shanley approaches her distance races. She stays with the lead runner until the last lap when she makes a move and blows by all the competition. Those kids are fast.
At number 6, the boys lacrosse team played a physical game against Pembroke last week, but the highlight came when Steve Souza jacked up a defender who dared to challenge him as he moved the ball through the midfield. Ouch.
At number 5, the girls lacrosse team enjoyed the luxury of having 2 legitimate stars this year in Ryan Gorman and Shayla Entwistle. As you can see, the two combined to make for an unstoppable tandem. Ryan will move on to play at UMass next year, but Shayla will be back for one more season.
number 4 is a beautiful diving play by Tom Donovan, who was filling in third base against North Quincy. This play kept the score tied and got the Rams out of the inning late in the game.
At number 3, Chris Walker became an all-time leading point scorer in the history of MHS boys lacrosse, which puts him ahead of even Sean Morris, who currently plays Major League Lacrosse. So that's pretty awesome. Chris had some even sweeter goals this season, but he faked out on a cameraman on some of his most impressive plays. But these ones give you an idea of how good he's been for MHS.
Number 2 is a crazy delicious behind the back goal by Ryan Gorman. It doesn't get much better than that. We do have one more play to go at number 1, which is Jared DePato's walk-off home run against North Quincy. Jared jacked this one over the fence in the bottom of the 7th, giving the Rams a crucial win that helped them get into the tournament. Good job, Jared.
Last weekend was a wonderful weekend in sports. Boys lacrosse won big over BC High on Friday by a final score of 16-10. Leading the way was sophomore Steve Souza, who had 5 goals and an assist. Jeff Sullivan also came up big for the Rams, netting 4 goals in the game. MSB correspondent Gavin Ganji caught up with Souza and goalie Matt Bach after the game.
Gavin Ganji here with MSB Studio after a huge win over BC High. I'm here with Stu Seuss and Matt Bach. Now, Seuss, how were you guys able, the whole offense, able to shred the defense the whole game?
We just tried to spread them out, fed off the leadership of the seniors, upperclassmen. Just tried to spread them out and work it in, draw and dump all day.
Yeah, huge game.
We've been reviewing tapes for a week. We knew exactly what we had to do, and we did it. We played perfect.
Yeah. Now, next question, Matt. How were you guys able to keep them from scoring as much to hold the defense up?
Without question, everything started in the trenches with Zach Turner. Maybe lost one face-off. You know, everything comes off the face-off, and he's unbeatable. He's awesome. And you know, our senior defense, we're young, but we want this, and we gave it everything we got, and we got the win. You know, real exciting.
Nice.
And with the momentum from this guy, you know, it's hard to lose.
Definitely. And now Duxbury is coming up next. Anything special to go over, prepare for?
Just review our last game, watch some tape. Just look what we got to improve on.
You know, we were underdogs in this game, even though we had the higher seed. We're going to be underdogs in that game, but we want it. We want it just as bad as they do, I'm sure. So you know, we're gonna prepare. We got probably like a week till our next game. We're just gonna give it everything we have.
It was definitely a good win, and good luck in the next game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Send it back on to